Good evening. This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Charlotte Olson. Last night, the Ferdinand Town Council heard that the town will be closing on the rural development loan on January the 6th, and also they were able to secure a loan with a locked interest rate fixed for 40 years. The council then approved a measure in which Town Treasurer Bev Schulteis and also Council President Ken Seacard would be able to sign bond and construction documents along with the treasurer able to pay preliminary expenses and also will be able to pay bond proceeds at her discretion. Also, the council heard on the rezone mobile in which land that was residential and also land that was agricultural was approved to be rezoned for industrial usage. Regarding the mural of the Ferdinand the Bull painting, Town Attorney Bill Schoenfeld stated that he had been in contact with mural artist Lisa Thalhammer regarding an approved revision of the timeline by the Community Foundation for the completion of the Ferdinand the Bull artwork. The extended timeline has been set for the spring when warmer weather will not affect the painting process. A permit for the water filtration plant demolition was also approved and is set to be completed by year's end. The council stated that demolition can proceed on the condition of receiving the insurance and also receiving the bonding for the property. The council approved an ordinance authorizing the deposit of town funds into depositories, allowing the town treasurer to place money into depositories with the best rates and also the best benefits in mind. The council then approved an ordinance for salary increases among town and also among municipality employees. The approved increase of 1% was originally discussed at the July budget meeting. One last ordinance was approved for creating a local road and also a local bridge fund. This will establish a fund for the community crossings money to be deposited into for bills to be paid from. Another demolition permit was approved by the council for the Sisters of St. Benedict for the demolition of the Madonna Hall within the council, stating that the approval was on the condition of receiving bond and also receiving certification of insurance. Also last night, the Ferdinand Town Council heard from a number of department heads, and some of those department heads included Fire Chief Dan Lindauer, who announced that the retirement of Randy Galehausen after 26 years of service to the Ferdinand Fire Department. Also on hand was Utility Superintendent Henry Hankey, and he was given the go-ahead to purchase 2 reclosers needed for electoral boxes, with each recloser set to cost just over $23,000. Hankey stated that that would not be an issue since the department had budgeted $60,000 for the purchase, bringing the approved purchase in under budget. Tom Leakin of the Street Department has set the final leaf pickup for this Friday, December the 16th, and after that, the town will not be making regular pickups. Town Manager Chris James provided the council a briefing on the Chamber of Commerce dinner and said as many as 260 people attended this year's event. James says that Brian Dale will return as the chamber president for the 2017 year, and James also noted that prior to Thanksgiving, he had filled out and submitted a grant for a new fire truck for the Ferdinand Volunteer Fire Department. Finally, Council President Ken Seacard presented an award to the Ferdinand Folk Festival. The Best of the Indiana had awarded the Folk Fest as the best music festival for Indiana with 22,000 votes. American Banker, an essential resource for breaking news, research, data, and also opinion content for approximately 560,000 senior executives in the banking and financial services industry nationwide, recently recognized German-American CEO Mark Schrader as one of the 3 2016 Community Bankers of this year in its annual Best in Banking series. Schrader was honored for his leadership in strategic acquisitions and also of smaller community banks, while also being recognized for maintaining an effective community banking model focused on customer relationships. German-American President Clay Ewing says that under Mark's leadership, he has proven to be a traditional community bank and also which serves to its clients with local financial professionals who are also empowered to make local, responsive decisions and can grow and prosper. Ewing says that Schrader's leadership style focuses on steady and conservative growth while always being mindful of what is best for their customers, also what is best for their shareholders, and also what is best for the community that they serve and the entire German-American team. He says that they are extremely proud that Mark is receiving this well-deserved recognition by American Banker. The American Banker article says to those who wonder if a traditional community bank can stay relevant, and German-American Bancorp offers a case study on how it can be done. It points out that this strategic acquisition formula combined with quietly effective relationships has made German-American one of the most consistently profitable banks in the country. The company has experienced 6 years of consecutive record earnings and, for the first time in its 106-year history, earned $10 million in quarterly profit, as reported in the third quarter of 2016. It says that German-American is considered as part of the gold standard in Indiana as far as community banking, and says that Schrader is extremely highly regarded throughout the industry and also in Indiana. Schrader has been with German-American since 1972 and served as CEO since 1999. The DuBois County Republican Party has selected former Jasper City Councilman Dave Prechtel to fill the vacancy in the office of the Madison Township. The opening came about due to the resignation of Kathy Kitty Merkley, who resigned back on November the 25th after she was elected to the office of DuBois County Treasurer in the November 8th general election. Merkley will assume the treasurer's office January 1st, and a caucus of Republican precinct committee persons was held yesterday, chaired by DuBois County Republican Chairman Don Hayes. Multiple candidates sought to fill the vacancy, and a majority of committee persons selected Prechtel, who will serve out the current term set to end on December the 31st, 2018. The retired 72-year-old Prechtel and his wife Nancy are the parents of 3 children and have 10 grandchildren. Prechtel is a member of the Ireland Knights of Columbus, the German Club, and also the Jasper Kiwanis. He served 8 years on the Jasper City Council as well. The DuBois County Humane Society at 426 Hornsing Road in Jasper is committed to reducing the pet overpopulation in the community, finding homes for abandoned and homeless animals, and also to help prevent animal neglect and cruelty through community education programs, and is gladly accepting holiday donations with their wish tree. Throughout the season, a tree at the Pet Adoption Center is decorated with ornaments listing items that each dog and each cat at the shelter would like to have. Community members are invited to take one of the ornaments and then purchase one or more of the items and bring those items that were purchased to the Pet Adoption Center by Wednesday, December the 21st. The 31st annual holiday food pet drive runs through Friday, December the 23rd. Especially needed in this pet drive are Purina Kitten Chow, Clumping Cat Litter, Clorox German Medical Bleach, Lavender Pine Salt, and also stamps. Items also may be dropped off at the Pet Adoption Center, which is open from Mondays 11 to 1 p.m. and from 6 to 8 p.m. On Wednesdays, they are open from 6 to 8 p.m. and on Thursdays from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. On Saturdays, they are open from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The donations from the drive help feed the shelter animals for much of the year, and the Humane Society also has 2017 calendars available from its Pet Photo Calendar contest for $15. The calendars can be purchased during adoption and office hours, and volunteers are needed from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. Monday through Saturday to assist with cleaning, laundry, feeding, and also with walking the dogs. They are also looking for dedicated volunteers to help train to be a part of their adoption and abuse neglect team. You must be 18 years or older for those duties, and volunteers 16 and older are needed to assist with walking dogs, cleaning, fundraising, groundskeeping, and also other shelter duties. If interested in volunteering, you can email adopt@dchs@gmail.com. And also, monetary donations can be mailed to the Humane Society at P.O. Box 408, Jasper, Indiana 47547, or they be made through PayPal at www.duboiscountyhumane.org. Make sure to keep it right here, because up next we'll take a look at your weather summary.